As a counsellor working from an attachment-based, strength-based and motivational interviewing lens, Andrea specialises in supporting high achievers who carry invisible burdens beneath their success. In this series, we'll explore the unique emotional experiences of three groups within our population: immigrants, first-generation Canadians, and ambitious professionals.
Thank you, first of all, for having me. So this topic is somehow personal. I'm originally from Brazil, so I moved to Canada 15 years ago. And when I arrived, I wasn't just carrying luggage. I was carrying the weight of expectations of my family, my culture, and of course, myself. There was this unspoken rule. Immigrants might really know what I'm talking about. So I have to prove that our choice of moving to another country and leaving your culture behind, leaving everything behind, was right, that I belong here and that I deserve to be seen as successful. So it wasn't just about survival. Many of that was, but it was more about earning my place, and through grades, good jobs, good title, and of course financial status. So it creates what I call this invisible grief. So on the surface, you might have all the markers of success, like jobs, degrees, respect. But inside, it's a quite loneliness, a sense of disconnection. You might feel like you lost part of your identity along the way. Your native language, right? So your extended family and your cultural rituals. Attachment theory help us to understand this as a disruption of our emotional anchors, and that is our secure basis. So even when you're thriving outwardly, your inner self may still be searching for a home that feels whole. Yeah, exactly. Right. And the way many immigrants cope is by pushing harder. So that drive to succeed becomes part of coping mechanism. So I saw this in my life. My father was emotionally distanced. So connecting with him meant being the perfect daughter on paper. I learned early that my worth was tied to my achievement and that I had to avoid being a burden by adapting fast, performing, and proving myself. Oh yeah, many of my immigrant clients, they carry similar unspoken narratives. So they rarely say it out loud, but the internalized messages are very clear. You must work harder. You must be better. Blend in, have to adapt. You have to really succeed. They don't always realize the cost, the emotional exhaustion, the fear of being found out, or the pain even of feeling unseen for who they truly are beyond their success. Yeah, immigrants are, I would say, some of the most resilient people I've ever met. And they adapt to new languages, to cultures, systems. They show creativity and problem solving in ways others might not really notice. But they rarely pause. There's no pause to honor this resilience. They don't know they have it. They don't even see it as something positive there, if they can see it. So in therapy, I invite them to slow down and ask themselves, what inner resource helped you to get through your hardest moments? So that really helps them to reconnect with the essence of their strength, not just the outward of their achievements. By validating their invisible grief and exhaustion. Things that, again, invisible, they don't see, they don't even know they are that exhausted, and they are grieving, they are missing something so deep. We name. So I like naming what's being hidden or minimized. I do use strength-based affirmations to remind them who they are beneath the pressures. So using motivation and interviewing, I also gently explore their values. So we work through what truly matters for them. So what matters to you today and beyond what you were taught to value. It's really hard for us to see that. And it is an invitation to integrate to many parts of their identity, to be both the immigrant and the new Canadian, the achiever and the whole person. I want them to ask themselves, so ask yourself, what parts of me have I left behind to survive here? So which of those parts deserve to return to my life? And also to know deeply that they don't have to carry it all alone. You don't have to prove your worth by achievement. You are worth of care and belonging, and simply by being you.